number 20, Dakota Howe. Howe getting some extended playing time tonight. Hasn't played a lot the last couple games as they try to work the ball around. They get it to Rasnick. Rasnick's out the basketball for Union. Dribbles in, shots up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Union. Give it to Gate City.
Good defensive possession there by the Devils. Didn't let them have anything.
Reed playing extremely well tonight again inside. Gate City really has done a great job of that interior defense. Here comes John Compton, who gets bumped, pulls it up from about the free throw line. Another rebound, though, by Mr. Reed. Reed gets it. He gets it up top to Compton. Compton to David George. George with the basketball to Compton. Everybody's wanting Compton to pull it from Dean range, and he passes it over as there's going to be a foul.
23.
Give that to Peyton Honeycutt, and I believe that's going to be 4.
That's 4 on him, too. Yep. So Union's got some foul trouble. Cusano and Honeycutt all have 4 fouls. Give that to Jenkins on accident. So it's
George will go to the line. Shot is up.
Shot is good.
Shot is good. David George. I'll probably get the stats from you here in a minute. Try to keep up with them. 51-40, 7:05 left. George eyes the second shot. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Rasnick.
Devils got to make their free throws if they want to hold off Union. They're up by double digits, but they can't keep missing free throws. Union will gladly trade 2 for 1 or even 3 for 1.
Gets it inside. It will be stolen away by Reed. Reed goes all the way in, passes it up to Howe. As they try to work it around, they've got it to Dean now. Dean got the basketball, pulls up from about the free throw line, shots up, shots good.
Give him too much airspace there, Joe. He'll use it.
Especially if they're one-on-one. So
yeah.
Bradley Dean with another basket, 53-40. Shots goes in, up, no good, but rebounded. That by number 2, Barty, giving the basket and the foul. Foul will go against number 14, David George.
There's a bunch on that basket. Barty shot the layup. He's shot a bunch of layups if they haven't made them.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Mr. Dean. 53-42. 5 team fouls for Gate City. 10 for as Dean pulls up from way outside. No good, but shot is up, and David George with the rebound. His shot is up, no good. Kicked up to Reed. Reed shots up, no good. And there's going to be a foul on the play. They're going to call that one on David George.
The Union faithful in front of us are pretty happy about that foul. I think they've been wanting that one all night on the big man.
Win, lose, or draw, David George has a three-pointer in this game. So, the long range for the big man, he finally pulled one, and he goes out of the game. For the moment, he's being replaced by Matthew Gose. Here comes Union, and Bradley Dean with sort of a kind of a silly foul.
Why was you fouled there?
He reached around him and got body, and that's got him to 7 fouls, so they're shooting 1-on-1 the rest of the way. 53-42.
Understand that foul by
no, that was
not smart. Just wanted to steal.
Shot is up. Shot's good. First shot is up and good by Jenkins. Again, the 6'2" sophomore. 53-43. 5:54 left in the ball game. Shot's up. Shot's good. It's down to single digits once again. 53-44. Compton with the basketball, brings her across half court. Compton with the basketball being picked up by Jenkins. Jenkins gets it over to Howe. Howe's looking for some help. He gets it back to Compton. Compton to Dean. Dean from Dean range wants to try to pull it. He's going to dribble, drive, goes all the way in. Ball's going to be knocked away. Saved by Compton.
Oh, wow, what a save.
Goes up and going to be knocked out of bounds, or almost out of bounds. Saved by Reed. Shots up and shots good by Dean.
I don't know how he got that back there, Joe. That was a wild sequence.
Wow. Excellent ball play back there as that's going to be inside and be knocked away by Reed. Steal by Compton. Great play inside. Again, that interior defense for the Blue Devils has really stepped up and, again, giving Gate City an advantage.
Gate City only has 2 turnovers this half, Joe. They've been doing a good job with the ball handling.
Working the ball around as they got it to Dean. Dean with the basketball. Shot's going to be up, and he's going to draw the foul. And I believe they're going to get that one on number 2, Caden Barty.
That's his 3rd, Joe.
3rd foul on Barty. Again.
And, of course, Union is already over the limit, so it doesn't matter what number foul it is.
Dean with the basketball. Looks to eye the first shot's up and good. 5 points in the quarter for Dean. 56-44. .450 left. Shots up. Shot's good.
And it's going to be a timeout here. I think it's going to be Union. Yep.
And let's see if it's a 30 or a full.
They're going to give them.
It's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. 4:50 left. Gate City leads 57-44. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Choosing to work with local businesses is the easiest way to support and strengthen your community. Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents have been committed to providing personalized service to their local communities for almost 70 years. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, Farm Bureau Insurance is always your hometown option for auto, home, and business coverage. Contact your local agents here in Scott County, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, David Weddick, and Amanda Horton at 276-386-7411 or go online to vafb.com. Coverage provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, back here live from Middle School Gymnasium. 4:50 left, 57-44. Gate City with the lead. It's been trimmed all the way to 4 points, but Gate City's extended back up to 2-13. Ball's inbounded to Barty. Barty coming across half court. Gate City staying in their man-to-man as Union tries to work the ball. Great defensive effort there by number 24, Matthew Ghost.
Another turnover is their key right now late in this game. I know Gate City has a 13-point lead, but every turnover Union gets, Gate City can get some points off of it. Oh, that's going to be their first turnover this quarter. Never mind.
Defensive pressure that time by Malachi Jenkins.
Just forced him to the sideline.
He used the sideline as his friend, and he was a good friend there. Got it out of bounds. 4:33 left, 57-44. As Union will inbound the basketball.
Gate City just has 9 turnovers the whole game. It's pretty good.
They've not beaten themselves tonight, so as they try to work the ball around, they've got it to Jenkins. Jenkins goes inside. Great give and go inside. That's going to be to Bradley Bunch. Bunch goes up with it, and it's in.
Bunch has had a really nice second half here. He's got 12 points all this half.
Bradley Dean gets the ball. He's going to kick it up to Howe. Howe with the basketball, works it around. He's got it to Compton. Compton back to Dean. Dean eye to 3 as the ball almost knocked away. Saves it, and it's going to be rebounded inside. It's to Ghost, and they're going to say there's going to be a foul on the play.
They're going to get 5. That's going to be Cusano, and that's 5 for Cusano.
5 for 5. He will exit the ball game. As to the line will be number 24, Matthew Ghost.
This will be his first shot attempt of any kind tonight. I'm guessing he has 2 older sisters.
As he misses the first.
That also played here and pretty good.
They were pretty good. And Kaylee right now making a name for herself as a senior at Milligan. Shots up, shots good. They've had a few good athletes come through here. 58-46. 3:50 left. Union, if they're going to make a move, they're going to need to make it now as they pull up from a 3. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Howe. First rebound of the night for Mr. Howell, as here comes Gate City, gets it to Ghost, shots up, and good. Ghost goes up.
And that's going to be a turnover. Union wasn't paying attention when they inbounded the ball.
They thought they were going to get a timeout, I believe, and when he inbounded, and it's going to cause a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, as, again, just a reminder, folks, make sure that you go online on all of our social media outlets and vote for the Premier Pharmacy Football Player of the Year. We've got over 35,000 total votes in so far. And
about 34,000 of those in mine.
Yeah. I wonder who you voted for.
I voted for different people.
2 for Gate City, 1 for Northeast Tennessee, 1 for Southwest Virginia. And again, we want to say thank you to Premier for sponsoring that the last 5 years. Also, on Thursday each week, starting this week, we will have our Farm Bureau Players of the Week from the previous week. Again, that take into account all the games from last week through tonight. And they'll have those on each Thursday throughout the rest of the basketball season. I want to say thank you to Farm Bureau for their sponsorship of Gate City Sports Radio. So, 60-46, 3:32 left. Double bonus time for Gate City. Union will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. John Compton will inbound the basketball. And he's going to get it looking for Dean, but he gets it up top to Ghost. Ghost with the basketball, gives it to Dean with about 3:25 left. Works the basketball, got it to Compton, who gets it to Ghost at the top of the key. Or about half court, As Dean going to drive all the way in, try to draw a foul. Shots up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Ghost, and he will be fouled. Goes up. Going to be a foul number 4 on Bradley Bunch.
That's just going to be his second.
6'3" sophomore for the Bears. As you said, great second half he's played. But Union finds himself down by 14. Make that 15. They closed it to within 4, but Gate City was able to pull back away, and it's the leads up to 15. Shots up. Shots good.
Gate City's role players really stepped up here in the second half. Brad and John really haven't done all that much, especially in the second half. I'm really impressed with what these role players have done in the second half here, Joe.
You know, one game, I know Hensley had 15. One game, Ghost had a big, it's been at third score. It's been sort of that different guy every night. As the shot's going to go up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Bunch. And shot's going to be up and good. And there will be a timeout called on the floor. 2:52 left. Gate City with a 62-48 lead. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
The Big Blue Boosters are a group of dedicated individuals with the help of school administrators whose mission is to enrich the Gate City athletic community by providing financial support for athletic programs by funding areas of need that are not covered by the school. In addition to financial support, the Big Blue Boosters recognizes participation in high school programs benefits everyone and promotes opportunities to build and strengthen relationships among all those involved, including the student body, coaches, teaching staff, parents, and the community. They strive to support athletic and academic excellence, create a winning school spirit, promote team unity, and maintain the history and tradition of the excellence for all student athletes at Gate City High School. Please support them and follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
All right, and we're back here live as Gate City inbounds the basketball. They've got it down court. They get it to Luke Reed, who gets pushed out of bounds.
Oh, that should be intentional there.
Yeah, there was no going for the ball on that one. He just pushed him out of bounds. As Barty,
it's going to be 4 on him.
Sort of smiles and walks away as it's going to put Luke Reed to the line. Again, as you said, 4 fouls on Mr. Barty. Shots up. Shots good by Luke Reed. Reed playing a solid basketball game tonight.
He's got 10 so far.
He's got 10 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got a double-double.
Man.
10 and 10.
Quiet night, but pretty good.
Shots up. No good. Rebounded, though, by Coase. As